Hi, I'm Ronnie,
And I'm Lee.
and welcome back to Jupiter Juice, your cosmic check-in for astrology, pop culture, and spiritual self-discovery. Yeah. And on this episode of Jupiter Juice, we are talking about the new moon in Leo. And this lunation is all about setting the tone for, your creativity and how you show up for yourself, your inner confidence, really shaping your inner world and how you show up for yourself and also in society. Yeah, so this new moon is a little bit unique. It's not just like, ooh, confidence, pride,
Right.
love. We do have some, I would say, a little bit of a tense energy around it. That is not necessarily something to be afraid of, but that's something that will cause give you, I would say, long-term growth and steady growth, because it's causing you to really take a hard look at yourself and like the boundaries you set around I would say like how you show up and how you believe in yourself, and
Like authenticity is
authenticity. Yeah,
Rather
it's
than
like
sorry.
no,
Okay.
no, you're fine.
rather than the Leo that we know as like being bold and confident out there and kind of like peacocking, it's more so of a Leo energy of like the heart-centeredness of it and the authenticity and how you can get down to your authentic self and express that and really dig deep and find that within yourself so that you can get closer to your goal and your peak. Well, I guess nobody has like a peak. We're always constantly evolving, but
yeah, it's like especially like when it comes to social media and that imposter syndrome type of vibe. And like, looking at someone, maybe they have something that you want. And like maybe you're looking at someone else's life and measuring, your accomplishments and your goals based off of what you see. But everybody only shows you a very small percentage of what they actually deal with in their life. So it's really is just turning the lens, instead of having it outward, turning it inward and really working on yourself and how you want to show up and what you truly want, not what you think society wants for you.
yeah.
Yeah.
And also with like the feeling, because we have also, while this is going on, Mars and Virgo conjunct the South Node. That can really bring up a lot of feelings of feeling inadequate, or your inner critic or your self-critic kind of holding you back from expressing yourself to the fullest extent. So the Leo energy kind of helps us shake free of that and lighten up and loosen up a little bit. Especially because we just came out of a lot of Cancer energy, and that Cancer energy hit like bricks. That stuff was like, truly a healing girl summer.
It was like Georgia humidity.
Yeah, it was just
like
so
thick.
Heavy and thick. It's necessary, but it's like, dang, this summer was very wintry. Thank you, Cancer. Wow.
It's like hot, but I want to cozy up in bed and just stay in bed.
Definitely.
Because like that Mars and Virgo hitting, and we're going to be in that energy through the 25th with Mars and Virgo hitting that South Node. It really is a drag. It makes you tired. It's just like, oh my goodness. It's for me, it caused a lot of mental overwhelm.
Mental anxiety.
But also, for like on a personal note, I don't know if anyone else could possibly resonate with this, but it kind of brought me, I feel like that energy kind of brought me to a point of not being a try hard, or like not trying as hard.
Yeah.
It's like just accepting what is. Sometimes you just, instead of thinking so much about planning and thinking so much about the future, life happens now. And being in the now, it's not perfect, and the negative trait, because every sign has this negative trait. The negative trait of Virgo is just that perfectionist thing. It's like, and with it being in the South Node, that's like you have to reshape that. Like everything can't be perfect.
Let it go.
Yeah.
Let it flow. Yeah, so I also channeled the word, like when I was looking into the new moon, reprieve. And I had to re-look up what that meant, because I've heard it. You hear it multiple times, but this is not the exact definition. And it was the cancellation of punishment or suffering. So it's like that's what this new moon kind of energy is right now. It's kind of like, hey, it's not ended. The suffering isn't over, but it's canceled indefinitely. So definitely, this is a time to kind of like be proud of yourself. Leos are prideful. Well, Leo energy is prideful for a reason.
Yeah.
And pride isn't a bad thing. So
yeah, it's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
Pride. Pride. Yeah. It's always, honestly, this is a time to not be critical. It's like let go of the inner critic and be proud of what you accomplish. Be proud of the baby steps. Be proud of what you have now. And and being in that energy, you'll reach the mountaintop wherever you're trying to go, or even better. You know, like you may end up where you like your wildest dreams, or something you never even dreamed of. So it's just about appreciating the now. And setting those goals around that. That's what this new moon is definitely about.
Alrighty, so let's get into your rising sign and how this new moon in Leo might affect your rising.
All right, Aries Risings, you have the new moon in Leo in your 5th house. And this is very interesting for you because it is trining your 1st house. So you actually have Saturn in Aries, as you may know, and Neptune in Aries in your 1st house, and they're both retrograde. So the energy is definitely going to have to deal with your creativity and how you're creating your inner world. And that could be, creativity, of course, with yourself. It could have to deal with your children. It could have to deal with, a significant other. Yeah. But it's definitely with the energy between the 5th house and the 1st house. Of course, the 1st house is the self, Aries rising. It's definitely an emphasis, I feel, on your creative world that you're building, and then also how you're stepping into that, because you have Saturn in Aries and Neptune in Aries in your 1st house. You've probably been a little critical during this time.
Yeah.
And especially with Saturn there. And Neptune in Aries retrograde may bring a little bit more light to that. And also, like, you're probably getting intuitive downloads when it comes to how you may want to move forward when it comes to your creative endeavors. But you're really going to focus on, like, how you want to show up for yourself and, like, nurture your inner child. And, move with your heart and move with love when building that inner creative inner world for yourself.
Yeah, and definitely with like Uranus energy and Gemini moving through your 3rd house, it's definitely going to be a time where you could be getting those downloads and those breakthroughs when it comes to your inner voice or your voice and how you express yourself speaking, like in speaking engagements, or even you can be learning something new that just allows you to show up a little bit differently in the world. Or at least at the very beginning of that journey, because all these are into like 0 to 2 degrees. So it's definitely going to be new, fresh energy. And I feel like Aries is also a very fresh sign. It's the 1st sign. So if you feel like a baby deer stumbling around right now, that's fine.
Like the full energy.
Yeah. It's expected, and have fun with it.
Yeah.
Definitely have fun with it. Taurus Rising, the Leo new moon is going to be going through your 4th house of home, roots, family, your inner home and your inner world. So there's definitely going to be a new spark of self-expression when it comes to maybe you're revamping your home. Maybe you're deep cleaning your home at this time. Wherever you find your cocoon and your safe space, that could be going through a transformation right now in the best way. And you could just be consciously working on that in your day-to-day life. Tauruses love to work. They love to put an energy towards their goals. They're an earth sign. So with this 4th house theme being kind of like the leader, and then we're talking about Saturn and Neptune being retrograde in your 12th house, which is like subconscious energy and energy of feeling like your inner dream world, could be being revamped behind the scenes, and that could be kind of motivating you to just get your house in order.
Yeah.
It's definitely a time for that.
Yeah.
And
I feel like also, like, of course, in a physical sense, because of, Taurus is, earth energy. So I do think about physical, but also with that 12th house energy, I like your inner home too. It's, it's introspective energy. It's like your subconscious coming to becoming tangible, I guess, like what you want subconsciously to feel at home, and that being transmuted and like, you know, formed into something physical. It's like your outer world matching your inner world. Yeah. And when it comes to comfort and you know, the home. So
yay for you. Have fun with that.
Yeah. It's gonna be cool. Yeah. Alrighty. So Gemini risings, the new moon in Leo will be activating your third house, and your third house deals with, you know, communication, especially in not a traditional sense, but in a modern sense, maybe social media, how you show up online. So that will be the focus around, you know, what you'll be thinking about and how you want to show up and how you want to create that, you know, world. A lot of you may be wanting to start a career. A lot of people are wanting to start careers when it comes to social media, because that's just a new age now. But you're just thinking about that, especially with, you have Uranus and Gemini in your first house. So it's like, it's really about the self. So you may have a breakthrough when it comes to how you want to show up, how you want to build that online world or, you know, image of yourself. And then you also have, what is it? Saturn, Aries.
In their 11th house.
11th house.
Yeah.
So it's like, community on a grand scale.
Yeah.
So,
and your hopes and your wishes and your goals. So, heck yeah. Definitely getting a very enterprising energy from you. So, go out there, network, meet some people. You will probably be shocked as to like who you meet and how you meet them, and who resonates with your energy and who doesn't, and who learns from you and who doesn't. And you probably are teaching a lot of people a lot of things at this time without even knowing it. To be honest, just by showing up and being yourself. So, have fun.
Yeah. Turn up.
I love you said that. Okay, Cancer rising baddies. So, the Leo new moon is going to be in your second house. This is about your self-worth, your finances. You may be budgeting at this time. You may be getting your values in order. Saturn and Neptune are retrograde in your 10th house. So that's even further like, where's my career going?
Yeah.
How can I make money? How can I be a boss babe? That's what's on your mind. And if it's not, what you doing, baby?
Yeah, what you doing? Like, the new moon is really about getting those goals together.
Don't be scared. Yeah, exactly. Get the goals together. And then you also have Uranus going through your 12th house. So that could be shaking up some of those subconscious ideals that might be holding you back, and bring you new ideas in that kind of sector so that you can rewire how you think about yourself and how you think about these things. So good luck to you, boss babe.
Alrighty, Leo rising. So the new moon is really all about you, for real. But it is activating your first house. And so this is a rebirth season for you.
Coming out the
but yeah, you're like a brand new baby out here. But yeah, it's definitely gonna be themes about how you show up for yourself, and you know, through confidence, through pride, through the heart. So Uranus and Gemini will be in your 11th house. And so you'll definitely see shakeups around or breakthroughs when it comes to how you show up in like your community, like your hopes and dreams as well. What you're going to realize is like, I feel like where you're overdoing it for your community a little bit. I mean, especially when it comes to people pleasing. I don't know. It's like, I get that. I really do get that. It's like letting that go and transforming. You may see a breakthrough when it comes to that area of your life, especially with Uranus over there. Yeah. Maybe your community may shake up. You know, maybe you'll, I'm like, I don't know if I really mess with this person. Yeah. Mess with this community or mess with this. Yeah. You know, I even thought about moving. You know, especially with Saturn in Aries and Neptune in Aries retrograde in your 9th house. It could deal with travel. It could deal with, you know, you may receive like these type of downloads, maybe on a trip, or maybe you see something, you know, when you're out and about, or, you know, like your ideals change, and that may lead to your community changing. So I don't know. That may show up for you or whatever, and how you show up for yourself. So what do you think?
Yeah, with Uranus is like an individuality kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then Leo is also about the creative self-expression. So it's like probably finding more people that are comfortable with their individuality.
Yeah.
In the same way that you are.
Yeah.
And then coming together and creating something dope. I can definitely see that.
Something new, innovative.
Hello. Virgo Risings, how are you? Have you drank water today?
Yes.
Have you taken a nap recently this week?
Probably need
probably take a nap. It's okay to take a nap. You're being encouraged to take more naps.
Yeah.
Or at the very least, binge watch a TV show at least one day this week.
Yeah.
Because the Leo new moon is going to be in your 12th house. You have Mercury retrograde there as well. You have Saturn and Neptune retrograde in your 8th house. And then you have Uranus in your 10th house, just probably causing some type of chaos that is very public facing.
Yeah.
So this Leo new moon is definitely calling you to retreat a little bit and to take a pause and realize the power of the pause, the power of rest, and how powerful rest can be. And if you've mastered this, congratulations. You're doing great. Maybe it doesn't feel like it at this time and nobody has told you this, but if you have mastered rest and learning how to go inward and retreat, kudos to you, because it's definitely not easy for everybody.
Yeah.
Especially
y'all.
Yeah. Yeah. And especially with this Mars and South Node conjunction in Virgo right now, that's like on a collective level. People are learning that being critical of yourself, being productive, is just not really going to fly. And it's just not sustainable. So good luck to you.
Yeah. Definitely. Just, there's no need to be perfect. Perfection does not exist.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not a fact. It's not a true thing. So I feel like a lot of people are like letting go of that idea when it comes to life, you know?
I agree. And then with Uranus in the 10th house, it's giving like a playful energy that maybe you're learning from resting, that you're like maybe taking in your career, or maybe you are getting a little bit like more experimental with how you just show up and what you're known for, what you want to make a mark on in this world. Like you're getting a little bit more like loosey-goosey when it comes to that.
Yeah.
And it could be fun. So have fun, experiment, play when it comes to owning you and owning yourself. And if you feel like you want to change careers right now, maybe look a little bit into that.
Yeah.
You could be on something.
So, Libra Risings, the new moon in Leo will be highlighting your 11th house. So, this deals with your dreams, hopes, and your community. So the thing that comes up is like, does your current community align with your hopes, dreams, and wants? Especially with the planets Saturn and Neptune retrograde. Both are retrograde in Aries, currently transiting your 7th house. So that definitely deals with your relationships, partnerships, business contracts, things like that. So you're seeing a lot of shakeups when it comes to how you connect with people. And your beliefs around that, especially with Uranus and Gemini transiting your 9th house. So Uranus is the planet of shakeups and breakthroughs. So your ideals may be changing when it comes to who you connect with and how you build your community. So you may see new people come into your life that just like, oh my goodness. You know, might be that person or the people to really change your perspective on your life and to help you grow as an individual. And there may be some people that you may need to leave behind. So, yeah.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. Libras, good luck to you.
Good luck.
Scorpio Risings. This Leo new moon is going to be sitting right pretty shining at the top of your chart in your 10th house. We all know that Scorpios have a secret need to be admired.
Yes.
To be seen, to be loved, to be creative and out there and charismatic. So I think it's time to embrace that. I think it's time for you to own that. I think it's time for you to really step into that role. Your mystery and your mystique is what makes you, yes, powerful, and you do navigate the shadows pretty well. But at the end of the day, people love that side of you, and you love that side of you. So why not bring it out just a little bit more? You're not going to get hurt.
Yeah, for sure.
And if you are hurt, you'll be okay. You will recover.
Yeah.
With Uranus in your 8th house, especially, that could be leading to new ways of building that resilience, because Uranus is going to come in and shake up a very vulnerable part of your chart. So that's going to lead you to build more resilience when it
Yeah.
comes to your vulnerabilities. And that's a great thing. And putting yourself out there is definitely very vulnerable, especially for a sign like Scorpio that likes to stay in the shadows. But Scorpions are also the only water sign that can be on land and in any environment. You can find a scorpion in the rainforest. You can find a scorpion in the sea. You can find a scorpion in the desert. Scorpios can last in many different environments, and so can you.
Yeah.
So just embrace that a little bit more, and you definitely will evolve with Saturn and Neptune retrograde in your 6th house. It's definitely your day-to-day living and your daily habits, and maybe even your coworkers. There may be some challenges there that are kind of causing you to feel a little bit like unstable as well and a little bit vulnerable. But again, just roll with the punches, embrace it, and you'll be fine. Keep on shining.
Yeah, y'all are transmutation gods. That kept coming up for me. Like, y'all are literally y'all can adapt. Y'all will be fine. So, all right, so Sagittarius Risings. We have the new moon in Leo transiting your 9th house. So, this definitely deals with your belief systems, spirituality, even teaching, learning, things like that. So, your belief systems are shaking up, especially when we currently have Saturn in Aries and Neptune in Aries retrograde in your 5th house. So, your beliefs on how you show up in your creativity or how you show up for yourself and that, and like, your beliefs around yourself. Also, we have 5th house themes when it comes to, children, when it comes to relationships, and then relationships may actually be the main theme of this because we do have Uranus and Gemini currently in your 7th house. So you could have breakthroughs through partnerships, especially when it comes to your ideas. You may get that inspiration from the people that you're connecting with to inspire you to unlock other sectors of your creativity and to just grow as an individual in that way. For sure.
Absolutely. Listen to the people around you. And I know that you were saying earlier, we're having a different discussion because we're both Sag Risings.
Yeah.
Hey. And Ronnie pointed out that a lot of astrologers are Sagittarius Risings because of the Leo 9th house.
Yeah.
And how your beliefs are very much on display as a Sagittarius in general. Sagittarius energy is known for kind of being dogmatic. So it makes sense that they have a 9th house that is Leo, which is loud and proud about their ideas and their beliefs. So you could be hanging on to them a little bit more. Or you could just have some ideas that are need to be shared with the world.
Yeah, for sure.
And they need to be shared with more people and you can teach them. So my point is Sagittarius being the teacher, as you were saying earlier, maybe you need to go teach some stuff.
Yeah.
But good luck.
Yeah, good luck. Because I hate teaching, but I know that too.
You just teach being yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just be yourself.
You teach me something every day. Capricorn Risings, this new moon in Leo is going to be in your 8th house. So relationships, shared intimacy, shared resources, partnerships. And Capricorn, we know you're a lover deep down, but these can be some things that you're a little bit averse to and you could be a little bit nervous to step into and shine a light on, even though you could be secretly really good at it.
Yeah. You are.
You are really good at it. You're really good at being a liaison for people and, doing that. So, but either way, this Leo new moon could be highlighting that for you. You have Uranus going through your 6th house. And that's really Is it 6th house?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 8th, 6th, and 4th.
Got you. You have Uranus going through your 6th house, and that's going to maybe interrupt your work routine a bit and your daily life, and good luck with that.
Yeah.
But it's definitely going to teach you how to roll with the punches a little bit more and to maybe introduce some new habits into your life that could have been holding you back. Capricorn is the devil card.
Yeah.
So I know a lot of Capricorns and Capricorn placements, do have a little bit of vices. They do have a vice. So maybe you need to shake that up. Yeah. You need to shake that up. Whether that's a mindset that you have or an actual substance.
Yeah.
Maybe something's coming through to shake that up for you and kind of sweep it to the side.
Yeah.
Saturn and Neptune are going to be in your 4th house, and this energy is all about your inner world, your inner home, your inner cocoon. So it could be, you could be a little bit critical of that space, and that could cause you to maybe go to the vice. And because you don't feel safe in that inner cocoon or safe in that inner world or secure in that, it could cause you to kind of reach out to other things and other people. It's okay to sometimes reach out to other people, as we know with like the 8th house and leaning on that. But just as long as just try to keep a healthy balance when it comes to these themes into your life.
Like the escapism part.
Yeah, definitely.
No, there's not the time for that.
Yeah, going deep is okay. So you don't have to detach through vices, and you don't have to detach through, being self-critical of your own inner private space that no one gets to see but you anyway. So don't be so hard on yourself.
Yeah. Aquarius Rising. The Leo new moon will be transiting your 7th house. So that deals with partnerships, relationships, contracts, things like that. So it's really about how you're showing up. And I guess I would even think like your individuality in relationships, because I do know like Aquariuses are very interesting and very unique and very unconventional. And then especially with you having Pluto in your 1st house, it's a lot of transformation when it comes to the identity of the self. And with that theme, that opposition is like showing like how you're balancing showing up for yourself, but also how how you show up in your relationships. Because being an individual and being quirky and being so individualistic is cool, but it's like, partnerships are important as well, and connecting with people are important as well. And we say Sagittarius are dogmatic, but I think Aquariuses have that trait, for sure. So that's something to definitely watch out for and think about during this new moon. It's like, how can you balance showing up for yourself and your own individuality and your uniqueness, but also being there and showing up for others.
Absolutely. And that definitely plays on the Saturn and Neptune being in their 2nd house. No. 3rd house?
Let me see.
3rd house,
third house,
when it comes to how you communicate, it's Aries energy. You can be very critical of others, honestly. Critical of yourself, critical of others.
Yeah, my stomach started to hurt. Yes.
So definitely just be mindful of that. And, it's a time to maybe for your Leo energy, maybe watch the pride a little bit, or maybe be prideful
especially
in a way.
Mercury retrograde Leo there. Yeah.
That's more heart centered. The pride is more heart centered instead of because it's your sister sign. Leo's your sister sign, so you could kind of struggle with the theme sometimes, but ultimately you guys want the same things. So.
Yes.
Pisces risings, welcome. The Leo new moon is going to be in your 6th house of day-to-day routines, daily habits. So you could have turned a new leaf recently on that, and just really, maybe you got some new coworkers and you're really jiving with them. Maybe you got a new job, maybe you got a new pet, but either way, something about your day-to-day life is being highlighted right now, and it's definitely bringing in a new sense of self-confidence for you. Health habits. So your health, your habits, your daily routines, they could be bringing you a sense of confidence right now. And if they are not, how can you rearrange some things to make sure that these are feeding you? Whatever you have in your life daily, make sure that it's feeding you and make sure that it's nurturing you. What can you do to adjust that? Because you're definitely going to need it at this time. You have Saturn and Neptune in your 2nd house of values. So again, what's fueling that self-worth? What's fueling your values? It's a lot of questions that I'm getting right now that I think you maybe should be asking yourself. Uranus is going to be in your 4th house in Gemini, so it's definitely a time to make sure your home life, again, it might be shaken up. It might be a little bit shaky there for a second. So the questions are normal. The questions are shaking things up. And just roll with it. You got it. You're mutable. Love ya. Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of Jupiter Juice. We hope you use the energy of this new moon in Leo to your benefit. We wish you so much luck. Also, as a reminder, we are now offering readings via Jupiter Juice. So Ronnie, will be offering birth chart readings. So you can ask questions around love, career, life purpose, synastry, whatever. Whatever question you have, I'm definitely happy to answer and to uncover for you. And then Lee will be offering tarot readings of the same subjects, you know? So definitely lock in with us and click that link below. And until next time, I'm Ronnie. And I'm Lee.
And thank you so much for watching Jupiter Juice. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Tell your friends.